多位议员发言时表示，我国在多项国际指标中被评为全球最安全的国家之一。他们质疑这项已有近70年历史的法令，在治安良好的今天是否还有存在的必要？国会每5年必须检讨刑事法临时条款法令是否有继续存在的必要。发言的议员希望政府能提供更多相关信息，说服他们支持延长这项法令。有议员询问法令所发挥的效用，也有议员提出能否通过其他法律条文来对付相关罪案。
I'd like to ask whether MHS has also looked at other crime control or enforcement methods or models to deal with the specified criminal activities of gangs, drugs, and crime syndicates and unlicensed money lending, and to work around witness intimidation issues.
I would, however, like to make a case for the police to do more to prevent youths from being recruited by secret societies. We should call out the acts of recruiters and bring to bear the full force of the law against them, either by prosecution under the Societies Act or through the exercise of the powers under this act.
费绍尔回应时指出，刑事法临时条款法令一向发挥它重要的辅助作用。他说，尽管本地的私会党治安问题受控，我们绝不能放松警惕。这项法令也在减少青少年加入不良组织方面起作用。
When it comes to enforcement, the ministry views recruitment of youth into gangs as particularly aggravating, as this perpetuates the gangland lawlessness while corrupting our youth. Detention orders have been and will continue to be issued against recruiters.
议员们也希望当局能在执行上有更多沟通，让这项法令更公开透明。
The ministry has stated that DOs and PSOs are intended to break the vicious cycle of gang lawlessness and the climate of terror they instill. In order to break this vicious cycle, can MOS share what programs are in place for individuals subject to DOs and PSOs to reduce the need for the DOs or PSOs to be extended?
It might be helpful for the government to run a public education campaign about how and when the provision in the Act are applied and the checks and balances that exist within our system to ensure that the provisions are applied transparently and appropriately and only ever as a last resort.
费绍尔副教授总结时表示，当局将结合不同的执法方式，动用这项法令是最后手段。至于什么时候终止使用这项法令，费绍尔说，这应该留给未来的政府做决定。
We have to recognize that each time the Act comes up for renewal, we must allow the government of the day to consider the circumstances and current conditions and come to the assessment of what is in the best interest of Singapore. We should not bind future governments in its assessment.